everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be making another sandwich with the, I'm going to pronounce this right, I've got a few comments last time, Ciabatta, I think it's Ciabatta, if I remember. I had a few people right because I pronounced it wrong. Anyway, there you go, that's the spelling right there. Anyway, I got these from Costco. They're twin packs, and you get 5 twin packs stuck together, and they're about $3.50 or something like that. Anyway, I've done a couple of sandwiches before with these. Today I'm going to be doing, as usual, something slightly different. There we are. Now what I'm going to do is, instead of putting them straight down and then halfway round turning them over because you get it too dark on one side, I'm going to attempt to cook it all the way through like this, and then as you can see there's a bit of a gap in between here so the air can get there anyway. Alright, it's on 200 for, you're going to put it in for about 10 to 12 minutes. There, 10 to 12 minutes, there you go, it's about 10 to 12 minutes. There we are, it's a bit difficult on that timer. So it doesn't give 1 minute increments. Okay, so while that's happening, I'm going to get on with the bacon and the other ingredients. Here we go. The second ingredient is smoked back bacon with added water. Delicious, there we go, delicious quality bacon that's full of flavour, ideal for sandwiches and breakfast. There we are. 8 slices. I got these from Costco as well. I can't remember how much, but I think there was like these come in a pack. The two packs that are joined together, and then there's another pack as well. So basically there's 4 of these, I think, stuck together. All right. I don't know if it makes any sense, but it's been a while. I had to dig this out of the freezer yesterday. Okay, now there's this is 8 slices in here, of which I'm going to use. Let me see. I'm thinking 4, but I don't know whether 4 might be a bit much. I'm going to try 3 because I've got other stuff to go in here. Okay, 3 slices, and this is going to go in the air fryer at a low heat, 180, for about 10 to 12 minutes. So basically, it should be done roughly the same time as the bread. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to do a few shout outs. Now, a few videos ago, you may recall I did a mini, the title was Mini Pepperoni Pizza with added pulled pork and cheese. Now, but basically what it was, I went to the Co-op, got a small 55p cheese pizza, added, well actually no, it was a pepperoni, cheese and pepperoni, I mean, added some pulled pork and cheese onto it, and made quite a good pizza. Now, I've got 3 people decided to give it a name. If you was to go into a pizza shop and look at the menu and right, I'll have one of those, that's the kind of thing they were looking for. So, let's see, first one, Andrew Goring calls it the Pepperoni Pulled Pork Feast. There you go. Because, yeah, I had pepperoni pizza with added pulled pork and cheese. The Pepperoni Pulled Pork Feast. Pete Thomas calls it Pimped Up Pizza. There you go. Pizza, actually, yeah, I mean, pizza, we've just pimp it up with any old ingredients you like. That was Pete Thomas, thank you, Pimped Up Pizza. And Michael Bell calls it Mark's Pork Feast. There we go. So there's a few variations on Meat Feast kind of thing, because Meat Feast is kind of a popular name. But, so, Andrew Goring, Pete Thomas, and Michael Bell. Thank you very much. And there we are. And if there's any more, I'll do them in another video, but that's just the 3 for the moment. Okay, the bread is done. Now, what I did, because as you can see, that was the part that was touching the pan, and the other one sort of fell down. It's best to do like I did before, do half of it halfway through the cooking and then turn it over. That's best. Otherwise you end up with being black and hard on the bottom. Alright, anyway, I'm going to make do. So, first thing is, I've got to cut this in half. I've cut it in half. Now I have put some margarine on it. It's just the basic, cheapest co-op margarine, which I find is perfectly fine. I never really go for the expensive brands, you know, I don't know what they are, the Lurpaks and whatnot. You know, I mean, a lot of it's like £1 a tub, which you can spend double that on one of the name brands. Anyway, which I figure is a waste of my money. Okay, right, I've got to figure out what else to put on this now. Now, the 3 bacon, as you can see, has shriveled down a bit. It didn't take too long, just 10 minutes in the fan oven. Now, yeah, let's put it that way. Now, 3 bits of bacon. Next ingredient is going to be some cheese. There we are, 2 slices of the very basic co-op cheese. Now I'm going to be putting in some co-op Memphis sauce. Now, as you can see there again, today's date is the 28th of the 7th, the day I opened it. This is a little handy hint that I put up, give to you now and again. I always write on the jar, opened, and then the date. That way, in a couple of months' time, when I go in the fridge, and I figure, you know, wonder how long this has been in there, I'll know exactly. In fact, I'll turn this around so you can see. My arm was blocking the... Alright, a little bit much there. It's kind of sweet barbecue-y. Okay. Now, the last ingredient, I was actually gonna heat this up. It's British wafer thin cooked ham. Now, I made some sandwiches last night with this, and it's quite a big pack, and there's a bunch of it left over. So I thought I'll try and make something out of it. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go with the barbecue sauce and the hot bacon, which will be cooled down now, and then all the ham. But I'm going to put a bunch of it in here because I've got to use it up. There, one more bit. What the hell? All right. Okay. Now, before I put the top on, I'll show you that, there we go, it's ciabatta bread with margarine, 3 bits of bacon, 2 bits of cheese, and a boatload of just regular sandwich ham. Okay, I'm going to cut this up and try it out. There. There we are. Let me tilt that up to the light. Now, I tell you, it looks really good. I've got a feeling this sauce is going to be very tasty. I've had that sauce before, ages ago, but it all depends on the recipe that you're having. Okay. There we are. Actually, oh, I didn't realise you couldn't see me there. It's actually quite good. The cheese comes in last. You can taste that it's cold sliced ham. It's not like eating a cooked meat sandwich like it would be if it was just bacon. But very good. This bread is quite good again. I've done it this time. Sometimes it comes out a bit hard. Sometimes very crispy. Interesting. You've got crispy on the outside of the bread, soft in the middle. You've got the cold ham taste, and then you've got the crispy bacon taste as well, and then this creamy and the smooth cheese. There's a lot of flavours going on in here. I actually thought I put too much sauce on there, but I don't think I did now. Probably could do with a drop more. If I'd have remembered, I was planning on putting the ham in with the bacon for the last minute or so, just to cook the ham. But that would have been interesting. It's a shame I didn't get around to doing that. Yeah. But anyway, there you have it. Just another idea of how to whip a sandwich up. If you've got a bread roll. See, basically, this, you don't even have to buy stuff for this sandwich. If you've got a bread roll, or buy a single bread roll, if you've got a couple of bits of bacon left over from another dish, and then a half-open packet of ham from a sandwich that you had, and a slice of cheese. That's basically, you know, sometimes you may have that knocking around the fridge. Make a decent sandwich out of it. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave that with you, and that's just an idea, and thank you ever so much for watching.